What's up, y'all? NSDC, we're back. We have a guest today, True Blue Collectibles, aka Nathan. What's up, man?
What's
Well,
up,
True Blue?
fellas? How you guys doing? What up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You over there
Serge. Good to see you, man. Doing?
chilling on the boat, something light. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
on a yacht over there? Nathan, what's going on?
yeah. We're up on vacation in Michigan in the Upper Peninsula, and
Oh,
so we own a house up here, but our son rents it for us. But we have our yacht stored here, so been working on the motor and getting it seaworthy again when I'm here because it's raining, so I didn't want to mess around with the windows in.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
My bad, man. I didn't even know you were balling like that. You know what I mean?
No,
My bad.
it ain't like that. It ain't like that.
yeah.
Come on, man.
I
Where do
just,
you think
it's
he's able to get all
it's
these base
considered a
sets,
yacht, but
man?
it's just a 26-foot boat, man. It ain't.
Yeah, imagine everybody says that. Everybody that owns yachts is like, nah, man, it's not a big deal, dude. It's just a yacht.
That's
It
cool
ain't
though.
like that. Like
Hey,
we got a killer deal. We got a killer deal on it from somebody I used to work with here when we lived in Michigan, and we put so much money in it to get it running and working and fixing it. And you guys know what boat means, right? Break out another 1,000.
I thought,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
no, I've
26
never
footer.
been on a boat, bro. I've never. I don't.
No,
I no. No, 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 no.
not your jam.
You know, dude's allergic to anything not soil. You know, no air.
Yeah, the water scares me. I'm not gonna lie. The water scares me, bro. It's too
Yeah.
much.
Well, we got so where we're at here in the UP in the Upper Peninsula. It's basically like northern Lake Michigan. And the Great Lakes are like freaking, and then north of us is Superior. They're like mini oceans, man. They're
Yeah.
massive.
I will say though, I'd rather be in a Cessna during a storm than in a boat during a storm.
Truth, true.
I don't
Yo,
know, man. That's a tough one, you know. Like air or sea. I don't know. I think the sea's more painful because if you end up drowning, you know it. You know what I mean? At least like the plane, you're like you're
Hmm.
crash landing, you go into like shock. You're like, all right, like I'm
yeah,
out.
you're
You know, like
done
disconnect. Yeah,
quick. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
But I'll take the plane crash for sure. I'm saying, there you go, man. It's a no brainer.
Yo,
At least in the
Lucy.
plane, you got a shot to outrun it.
Yeah, if we land in the water, yeah, you could
Yo,
jump out. You know, like pull the chute. Like you can't do that in the ocean.
yo, over there, Lucy, y'all got hit by a hurricane, no? Something crazy in
I mean, that's what
California?
they say we got hit by. There's a lot of conspiracies going on.
Are
I
you
just
over
man.
Southern Cali?
I just thought it rained with slight wind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No.
Well, maybe not by your spot, dog. Come on, don't be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's a meme going on. Even shout out to Marvel Cards Up Brian. He posted a meme about never forget, and it's like a what is it like some chairs, and it's just one chair tipped over. Like that was it. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, my backyard got watered pretty good. You know what I mean? But other than that,
Oh, well,
yeah,
shout out to anyone if they did get hit by a hurricane or tropical storm. Salute to y'all. Hope
yeah.
everyone makes
Hopefully,
it.
Yeah.
I
that's
saw a
Most
video
people out in.
from Hawaii, bro. Like people jumping in from the fires, jumping into the
Hmm.
water to escape.
Yeah.
Shout
yeah,
out to Johnny, bro. I know we checked in with him a couple weeks ago,
yeah. He's good.
but that looks crazy.
Is he on Maui?
No, he's in Kanawai Bay.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but yeah, like the I feel like I mean, you can make a joke of the hurricane stuff. I mean, being here in Florida, we deal with the hurricanes too, and sometimes the news reporter be out there and it's like a flooded street, and I'm looking outside like, what's going on? It's like you're talking about you're down the street, like there's nothing going on over here. You guys found like the most loaded street with water, like, and jumped in the water, like it's just crazy. So.
yeah.
But the Hawaii thing, yeah, the Hawaii's, that's a little crazy, man. You know what
It
I
is
mean?
No,
crazy.
Dude,
I,
I
s-
mean,
I
I
saw
mean,
pictures
seriously,
today where it was like I saw pictures today where like everything was burned except for like this one house and it hadn't been
no,
touched. It was crazy.
with that in mind, Johnny, dude, like you got too many things there to ship them over here. Dude, we'll take care of them. Ship
Keep
them to us. We'll take
keep
care of
them
them.
safe.
We'll make sure
Keep them
everything's
safe.
okay. You know what I'm saying? We're safekeeping.
Uh,
Oh man, yeah, this is crazy.
Yo, Sergio, you
It's
prefer
crazy.
hurricanes or tornadoes, dog? Because I know.
I will take a hurricane over a tornado for sure. Because I mean, I guess in theory, a hurricane can rip you apart. Being from Florida, I feel like I've lived through all the hurricanes that have come through here. And I mean, you know, a hurricane is just like a heavy rain. Obviously, like, you know, we're not getting like slammed like Category 5, like crazy, like, you know, hurricane. But for the most part, man, a tornado will rip you like apart. You know, so I'll take a hurricane for sure.
Tornadoes are
At least the
crazy.
hurricane, you know it's coming. The tornado, you don't get much warning.
Tornado it's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many tornadoes around here. So so far lucky, never got close to one. But you know.
I don't know how they do it out there in the Midwest, man. Like I see like, you know, some of these videos of like tornadoes like ripping the houses, dude, and you're like, dude, what? Like literally ripping the house from like the core. It's wild, you know.
It's wild, bro. It's a wild world, you know. That's why we're in the Marvel cards and collecting, because we want to get out of all that bullshit.
Seriously,
it's too crazy out there. So you know, let's start it through our weekly what pickups and what we're looking forward to. I'm gonna start, you know, as always, more turtles for sure. You know what I'm saying, how to pick up this Mikey from the new TMNT Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah,
Pretty
he's
sick.
a little malnourished.
You know what I'm saying, Mikey? You know, put some respect on Mikey, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Mikey don't get enough credit.
I don't know what's going on with that Mikey. But go ahead.
Once you get the nunchucks on you, it's game over, dog. Don't even worry about it.
Is it?
Then another version of Mikey, you know, the Wanderer from the
one that's been eating
comics. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your mouth, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was nice.
I just got that one today. Oh yeah, and shout out to Elusive. He hooked me up with the Batmobiles.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
These are with the fucking wings are crazy, bro. That one and this one too. Elusive, which movie is this one from?
That one's from Batman Forever with Jim Carrey, and the other one was from Batman and Robin with Mr. Freeze.
This was Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze. I saw that in theaters too. That was an amazing movie. Well, haven't seen it since, but I was thrilled as a kid, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Shout out to Elusive again. You know what I'm saying? And these are like small
so I can't really see it because it's like, you know, on the small screen, but is that okay?
It's a figure. It's slightly bigger than a Lego, but it has more articulation.
Yeah,
bro.
No, I wanted to see if it had like the character, because it's like the old school, like the black and red.
Yeah.
Black, white, and red.
Yeah, black and red. Black, white, and red. From the old school Eastman comics, for sure. Super articulation. Yeah, man. Excited to get
mini
that
NECA.
for sure. Yeah, basically what it is. And I'm still looking forward to seeing the movie. I pre-ordered the Steelbook, Blu-ray 4K. You know, I'm back to the physical format again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get the digital stuff, man. I mean, I think that's part of why we're collectors too, because we prefer to hold something tangible. So it makes sense. Steelbooks are dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just buy digital because I can't, like, as soon as it's out, I want to see it. But this one, I'm like, I don't care. I'll buy both. Like, it comes with a digital code too, so I just want physical things for that movie because you know it's Turtles, bro.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope.
What about y'all?
I'm fucking with that hat, Sergio. Let me see that, dog. Put that up close. What do you got right there?
This is a little, little exclusive, man. I bought it a long time ago, man. You know, before it had to be like a release and like all that other, all the lame stuff going on now.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
This is old school, bro. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, man, just chilling. I mean, I've been I told Doom jokingly around, like, yo, like, don't send me links, because the funny thing is like at any point in time, there's always something online for you. Always, like, if you're a certain type of collector, there's always a little something out there for you. You can't buy it all. You definitely can't buy it all.
If it's slow in what you are looking for, there's something else that pops up, like Turtles.
Exactly. Like, and
I can get into
for
that.
sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, of course. I mean, when you're chasing certain things, but like the curveball, like when certain things just like pop up, you're like, damn, like, that's unexpected. It's like a question of like, do I pull the trigger? Do I not? And it's like, you know what? It's probably gonna pop up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just not like, next week. You might have to wait like, a couple months. Yeah. And that seller might be like, man, you know what? It's not doing anything for me. Boom, they move it, and there you go. It's in your hands in a better time, better space.
Yeah. So, yeah. It only serves us to think that way too, right? Because for me, for the most part, it's always happened that way where I miss out on something, get outbid, and then somehow later I either get it for cheaper or get it in trade. All with the exception of the Lucky 8 Venom. Other than that, everything's come back to me somehow.
And that's the elusive's own fault. That's his own fault because he speaks on it, right?
Yeah.
Like
I tell
that's his like biggest. That's elusive's like biggest flaw is that like he wants to like share things and like whatever. Like I'm okay with showing these guys a picture or like maybe like if you ask me if I'm like looking for something, I'll show you a photo. And you might not see it for a while, not because it's a secret, but it's just because like there's other things that there's like maybe there's things that I want to like finish or pick up more of. Elusive like posted and it's just like boom, hey, I posted. He's like, dude, you just like killed the bag for yourself and everybody else. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, man. What you ask Sergio, what'd you pick up? He'll send you a picture of zoomed in on the knee of whatever he picked up.
No.
Yeah, he's not letting you know.
You gotta
you gotta put the puzzle together, Nathan. What are you talking about, man?
No. It's just not true.
100%. And you love secrets. Come on, dog. You like holding like items like, I don't know about this.
There isn't much that I have that you guys probably don't know that I have.
Much. That's crazy.
Yeah, much.
No, like anything else that I show you, you'd be like, oh, okay, like it's not like it's not like Doom related or it's not whatever. It's just like something crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were friends, dog.
I mean, unless you're collecting Beanie Babies, definitely show us.
Dude, come on, man! I heard they're making a comeback.
I don't know. You tell
me.
me.
But what was the quote back in the day? Buy the dip, no?
But
here we are.
Buy the dip.
Yeah.
That's what Charles said. Right?
That's what he says.
Yo, Charles is Stan Lee collecting now, just so everybody knows. Wow, it's crazy, bro. Shout out to Charles, you know what I'm saying?
You got to touch on that. Shout out to Stacking Gems. I guess, he's a Stan Lee collector now? What's going on?
100%, bro. Confirmed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought he was into She-Hulk. Then I heard that you offer him a She-Hulk and he doesn't want it? Or what happened there?
No, bro. I don't know what happened. Shut up.
Yeah, people be saying a lot of things, you know what I mean? But they don't be collecting what they say.
Well,
this is true.
It's a little tricky, People are a little tricky nowadays. Elusive, anything you looking forward to, bro?
Yeah, man.
Anything you picked up recently?
Yeah, I picked up. So there's a lot of tension on MM. So there's deals everywhere. But this one, not so much. Not only was it a deal, but it was something cool that I've never owned. I don't own many cuts. This is in fact my third cut. They're all from different characters. I have a Gambit cut and I have a Venom cut. And I saw this cut and I said, more than anything, me, I'm after like I like the aesthetics of the design that they did Rittenhouse. It's a very clean design. It reminds me of like the Exquisite insert as well, just the clean look of it. And I've been wanting a cut. I would have preferred a Gambit or a Surfer, but Doom will do on this one. And
Doom will do. That's wild, Sergio. You heard that? That's crazy.
So
these new collectors, it's crazy.
New collectors, wow.
Oh, that's a beautiful cut, bro.
Thanks, man. But yeah, so I got a good deal on that one. I do need to reach out to the seller though, because there were some slight condition issues. I'll say that.
It's not good. It's not good.
I mean, those cars for the most part are relatively pretty clean. Like, what's the condition issue? Like, is it like edging? Is it like the corners, the surface?
Inside of the frame, where the comic starts on the top right, it has a tear on it. Yeah, but again,
that's
the comic cut, bro.
Hey, that was the deal. You know what I mean? You got a deal. There it is. That's why you got the deal.
It's fucked.
Yeah, well, Sergio's just. I sent. What's crazy about that? From the same seller, I sent Sergio the link on a bunch of sick ass Human Torch cuts. And instead of being like, yo, thanks Elusive for the link, he's over here questioning what I'm doing over there. Don't know about what I'm doing.
No, listen, well, I mean, he's picking up Doom shit, whatever. Like, but what I thought would have been like maybe like since he always says like Gambit, he has like a core character selection that he says. So like I was expecting somewhere along the lines of maybe a Gambit or like something, but it wasn't. It was a Doom. Yeah. But that was a nice pickup and like, hey man,
thanks man.
Yeah, man. Listen, the
Gambit.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like we told him that the Alpha Orange had posted and he didn't want it. Like I'm
an equal opportunist, True. You know what I mean? I can't stick to. other than my wife, that's the only thing I'm loyal to. Other than my wife, I'm equal opportunity.
Changes day to day.
Yeah, you know.
So am I. That's why I like that card. That card specifically. Like people had asked me, like, did you reach out to Dustin Underwood? I'm like, nah, it's posted. You want it? Go get it.
Yeah.
You want to go exactly? Yeah, open gate. You know. Yeah, it's a. I didn't notice, by the way, after you told me that. I knew it was an orange, but I know it was the alpha, so it made sense that you got you got your juice for it for sure.
Yeah, especially right now, you gotta post those up as
and
soon
what
as possible.
And what a good time to pull it. You know what I mean? Like nice and early. You know.
Yeah.
You get the alpha thing out of the way. Obviously, people are going to pay a little bit of premium. You never. I mean, you never know. A card like that might go up, but I don't know. At a 99, like, you know. I mean, I know Elusive has like 5 of like the Venom cards, but when you think about it, at a 99, I mean, is it a lot? It's not. It doesn't seem like a lot anymore. You know what I mean? To me, like out of 100, doesn't seem like a lot. Like you're not going to buy all the out of 99s.
Other than like PMGs and non-serialized stuff, like, you know, when you're talking stuff that doesn't have a serial, but you can kind of calculate some sort of front run on them. It certainly feels like if you're not getting 50 and under on those serialized stuff, it doesn't seem to have as much long-term staying effect, right?
Yeah, I think the play there, whoever bought it, was obviously going because it was the alpha, and I get it. The alpha thing is cool, but for me, just as a Gambit collector, I'll take any of the 99s. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fall into that category too. For me, like, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, put the premium on the alpha omega thing. I mean, I think it's a cool, obviously it's a cool little like thing, but I mean, it doesn't really do anything for me, man. As long as you own one, for me, is just like, I don't care if it's 1 through 100. You know.
You know, it's crazy because we're on the non-sports side, we're really big on the omegas and the alphas, and with sports, it feels like they're more worried about if it jersey matches. You know?
Yeah.
So, the jersey match one. I briefly flirted with doing like the serial number 7 for Domino because I picked up
It'd be cool.
I picked up the 007 out of 120 anime auto with
nice.
Peach. And I was like, that's so cool to have like the spy number on that card with that artwork. I was like, that would kind of make sense if I went after like the number 7, but I'm like, I don't really care that much.
Oh man, and now they're gonna hold it against you, Nate. You know. Now they're gonna hold it against you because you set it out there. You know, like Elusive might take a jab at it. You know, you got a couple sellers there. Fuck really.
What's funny is,
but that's a cool you know, chase for that number though.
Yeah, but cool. I mean that was it. It was like I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't really care that much because it's just too much work to put into to like go through EPAC to find the number 7 autograph or serial of something. You know, or eBay, it's just too much work, and I'm just like, it's not worth it.
With that kind of stuff, I think it's more cool when it happens organically and you actually get those numbers out of nowhere. Like for the early periodic Gambit, I have the number 21 of 54. You know, Blackjack 21. He throws cards. You know what I mean? So
wow, it took me a minute to.
Yeah, because you don't understand.
Be a dot connector, though. You know what I mean? You know us conspiracy theorists. My bad, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Different levels. You know, different levels. Yeah, those are always cool. You know, Nathan, anything you know pissed you off or you're looking forward to this week? You know.
you could curse on the channel, Nate. Don't worry. You know, you can say what you want.
I know, because I know I can swear. I know you guys. So, let's see things I'm looking forward to. Man, just release freaking Allegiance versus X-Men. I want to see that so bad. You know, that's the number one thing right now that I'm looking forward to. I know What If comes out tomorrow, on Wednesday, the 23rd. But I'm not personally looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I didn't buy any of that stuff. It's not what I like. To me, it's kind of like the Star Wars cards. You know, it's movie scenes again. It's not really MCU, but it kind of is. Yeah, I mean, it's so to me, I'm not really looking forward to that set other than just watching everybody else enjoy it. And with that, shout out to Doom, shout out to Melty. You guys hooked me up some Domino cards. Appreciate that. You know, based off What Ifs, World Series, stuff like that. So appreciate you guys for that. Yeah, we ran those box breaks, pull some nice stuff. Guys, Doom, you got a sketch. Hook Surge up with the Thor checkerboard. You know, pulled that Venom Amber. Definitely shout out to Matt Fuller. him and I just did a trade. I got to ship it as soon as I get back home from vacation. He's hooking me up with the out of 50 amber domino. So
Nice.
Nice, man.
yeah, so that's good. I'll have one of them in the collection then. Yeah, man. There's so much going on right now. There's like you guys were saying before the stream, just so many good deals that you can get if you're just willing to look for them. Outside of masterpieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now it's very interesting. A lot of things going under the radar. A lot of cards are showing up. That don't really show up just because people are gearing up for EPAC, I guess. But one of those guys, and we mentioned him already. Shout out to our boy Melfi.
Shout out to Melfi, man.
The 101 Spidey Venom popped up a couple of days ago. And while everybody was looking at that, the homie Melfi just scooped it up. He's just waiting for the kill for that green.
He's like,
that boy was not playing around with y'all.
No, he's pulled some fire, and then he goes and grabs this bad boy.
He grabbed this one.
It's a great play.
Battle Spectrum green out of 10, new to the masterpiece.
The gold Sig Auto too.
Gold Sig Auto.
Yeah, it stands out. So it looks so good with the green.
Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And like you showed me a video of it, like that thing, it glows green in person. It's fucking crazy, actually.
They poured some moves on it, bro. From the
fucking nice. Hella nice for it. Yeah, he locked it down, bro. He got it.
Yeah, good for him.
Big card. I'm thinking is the biggest card in the set. I think, value wise. Yeah, other than
one of them, yeah.
Just the Spidey Venom to me is probably the biggest card, I think, overall.
Crazy that the 101 got pulled. I'm glad it did get pulled because I'd rather see someone pull it than for someone to get a redemption or some crazy crazy thing going on with that card. I'm glad someone pulled it, man. I don't know what it's gonna sell for. We could probably take some shots at a couple numbers, but
I want to see
congrats to that guy, man.
If they posted an image of the 101, I think it's on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying, crazy. That's the guy, homie, right there. Pulled it. I think he said he got 2 boxes. 1 of 1. Pretty sick, bro. I wish the back had like that script font on it.
Yeah, the actual written out 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to him. I think he mentioned he's gonna move it for sure. Yeah, man. So that was interesting. And I feel like we should talk a little bit about some of the bigger cards that have moved so far. So let's go here. Any Elusive, you be watching like the market? Anything crazy that stood out to you, like the bigger sales?
No, I was just noticing. We talked about this earlier, but I was just noticing how much more respect people are putting on these canvases, and especially the BSGs over like the silver spectrums now.
Right. Yeah.
Can you pull up that Wolvie?
Yeah, because there's some controversy.
And then go to the bid on that one. Yeah, that one. I know people were saying that one was shilled.
Oh, I'm not logged in though. I don't think I can see the bid history.
Just click on the bids. Yeah, right there. Where it says 30 bids. Just click on that.
Nah, it doesn't.
Yeah, don't show your
speaking on eBay, just to really quick, and I think this is good for. I think it's good for the hobby. I mean, it's affected me. I'm sure it's affected other sellers out there. But the whole shill bid situation. I think there was like a message from eBay that said that moving forward, they're moving towards the. Hey, if you paid it and nobody pays more than you and you win, like it's paid for, like that's it, So that might put a little fear into some people when they start actually having to make these. I mean, even though it's probably like their own money and all that good stuff. Like
it's going to be interesting to see how they actually do it, right? Because there's 2 ways they can do it. You can bid, and when you bid, if you win, it automatically charges you, because you input your payment option. Or if they're going to do it like Comp C way, where if you put an offer on something on comps, you just
It gets
holds those
pre-withdrawn.
funds. They right, like they could do that on the bids. Like your bid is held, like your funds are held until you get outbid.
Yeah. I'm sure some of you have had that card that never got paid, like, or someone like, joking around on eBay, like, and it's just like, dude, like,
Yeah.
even if I
Cats
didn't
walking
sell
on
it
the
to
keyboards
you,
and stuff.
yeah, right. Like, even if I didn't have it sold it to you, I would have sold it at a good price. And now I lost that opportunity because you want to play around on eBay.
Oh
And
my
now
God.
that you won, here, pay the bill. Like that's how it should be.
So this is the
It's the
first
first Dos
pack
Santos
pull.
sketch I've seen.
Yeah. And so let's see. Let's jump to this one real quick. I want to see how much this one went for. That's it. Let me find the sale, but that's the first sketch
That's a
card
nice
out
one.
there. And yeah, what do you think about the sketch card? First,
Yeah,
first
it's
one
not
pop
bad.
up.
I mean, that's the best sketch card I've seen from the set for sure. That's not saying much for the other ones, but that's a nice sketch card.
It's a sick one, and I'm pulling it up here. It's over 4,500 Canadian. Which
$45
They're
is,
asking 5 for it.
yeah, which is how much USD? Well, let me pull it up, bro.
Like 38, 30, something like that.
USD 4,500, right? It says
Yeah.
33.21, over $3,000.
So pretty much what a BSG green would do right now.
Yeah, because the Wolverine did what, 31 something.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you're into, right? You rather hold a BSG out of 10, or you rather add a Dos Santos sketch to your collection.
yeah, if you're a sketch collector, I get it. I mean, long term, I think those BSGs are definitely gonna be worth a lot more. Uh, but that's a
Yeah,
sick one.
there's a limit to what people pay even for sketches, by the way.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's still it's a sketch. It's a really nice one, but
it's a nice one.
it peaks at a certain point for everyone.
But I don't know about y'all, but I just looking at this upper deck thing, I just realized something I missed. Apparently, this is a Venom sketch from Dos Santos.
Oh, that's dope. That was a dope one.
Because it says 1-1 sketch cards by Dan Dos Santos. That's crazy. I missed that completely on their post before. I don't know how many people caught that.
Yeah, I think people were probably thinking that was going to be the Venom art on it, like on the card.
Right. Well, that's with the webs, like that looks sick to me.
Yeah, that's dope. That's a hard one.
Fucking crazy, bro. Like if that, like, what would you think this goes for if the Daredevil went for 33?
That's got to be NAR level. That's got to be NAR level, right?
Yeah, right.
That's the problem. You see, again, like for me, based on that last comp, I don't think the last comp. I mean, it's the first one. I realistically,
It's the first one too.
I think this is going to be from 2,500 to 3,500 within that range. I don't think it should exceed 3,500, but that's me.
Yeah, but that's a crazy one.
Yeah, it is. It's not.
And just looking, the green, the canvas have been very popular. Here goes the Weapon X, 31.85. So someone took 2,600 for the red on eBay.
Yeah.
That's a big sale. That makes Melfi's looks
black
better
Venom
by.
plate. That's hot.
Yeah. How much did it do? 16, 1,800, something like that?
I think so. Right around there.
And there goes the blue canvas. I know there's a guy saying the. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I really don't get eBay just not showing you what it's sold for.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so
making you have
fair.
to go to different sources.
And not only that, but even before they would go 6 months back on the sales. Now they narrowed it down to 90 days only.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't
Unless you go to therapy, I think then you can search like up to 2 years.
Yeah.
But
the one of this, I think, is up for 3,500 on the Facebook group. No one's bought it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I like these canvas a lot.
They're dope.
I think these and the BSGs to me long term are gonna hold up more than some of these tier 4 autos.
Yeah, it's the first
The only
set
thing
where I feel like it's the first set where the silver spectrums are getting outshined by other inserts.
I think so.
yeah. I
And
think
like,
my biggest complaint with the canvases is especially the greens. Like there's 10 of them, and there's so many of them that are off center, like really bad.
yeah, that's true.
Like how could you not cut 10 sheets of a very small print run to have it centered for most of them?
Yeah. And I don't know. Long term, I think these 1 of 1 golds definitely outshine the red spectrums. I don't think it's close, to be honest.
Especially with the BSG gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that I haven't seen one of the top characters like the Wolverine or the Spider-Man, the 1 of 1 canvas, but we've seen the BSG Spidey Venom number 1 of 1. That one's super dope.
And let's see what's up for the highest amount. So red spectrum, someone's asking 30 or more.
That's all you, Charles.
Yeah, Charles, what's up with that? Yo, stack the red spectrums, Charles. Come on. Here goes this one. The first time we saw one get pulled, and the foiling on that to me is fucking stupid.
Here's another thing too. If you go once you go back to the sales list, you'll see that the miles is up there. That lets you know too how sick that Spidey and Venom card is, because no one's made a 5K offer on that miles. Otherwise, it would have been gone.
What's shocking me is how many of the top
This one.
1-of-1s have already been pulled out of the physical product.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the Rogue and Mystique. Oof.
Do you think that wasn't intentional? Like, because I mean, obviously they printed a certain physical amount to be released to the public, right?
I think it's just however they're packaging them. It just ended up.
There's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just however they package them, because like you can see the box strip. It's a lot of, if you get a Miles, you're getting a Gwen. If you get a Spidey, you're getting a Wolverine. That sort of collation where it's like however they're packaging them and the order the cards are coming off and getting put into the packs. It's not spread out enough for what the set's set up to be.
Well, that just means that there's going to be a lot of dud EPAC.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, in comparison to the physical boxes, call it a dud or call it proper collation. You're going to get you're only going to get what you're supposed to get. You're not getting
what you're supposed to get,
2 1-of-1s out of a box. I don't see that happening on EPAC.
No way.
The other one we found with tier 4 gold sig, you get a Battle Spectrum gem, or Battle Spectrum gem.
A colored one.
A teal, red, or green. Yeah. This one to me is underrated as an artwork. Like in the set, to me is top 5
I
of
agree.
that set.
Yeah.
The Daredevil, Elektra.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen a red of that yet, but the red has got to look amazing.
Yeah, there's been a couple reds. I feel like we've seen some reds. The reds are nice too in hand.
That's Justin's Psylocke amber.
The 1-of-1 preserved amber. Like you said, off center. Look at this. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
We got the Spider-Man blue, the center too.
Yeah. Here goes the red one, I think.
I think the pink Ovi and pink Spidey in the canvas had gone for like 25 and 26 something.
It's been crazy, man. Some of these have been crazy.
That one right there would look dope in person because of the red on red color match on both the characters.
Yeah, that one. A lot of the reds look nice. The Spidey Venom red.
You guys are looking to pick up these cards. When you guys are thinking about picking these cards up that are not the 1-of-1s, but like the out of 10, out of 25, how do you go about doing your evaluation other than just looking for another similar? Like, do you look like I like to look back at like the past couple sets and see where that stuff's sitting right now?
Yeah, I do
the barometer where they'll be in a few years.
Yeah,
I do the couple sets, like a couple other masterpieces, but I also compare it to like a lot of things across the board. Like I look at diamonds from Rittenhouse. I'll look at like Fleer insert or Fleer retro PMG prices, and kind of it's a little combination of all that, and then spit out something close in the range.
Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you get lost by like some people are gonna pull the trigger on crazy price, and then the others got to follow. If you don't do your homework, you might
For
get
real.
caught
Yeah.
overpaying. Um,
Like I've had a few people reach out to me, like Domino, the 101 Amber, the one of the gold, the silver cigs, stuff like that. I'm like,
mhm.
there's 9 more, and the 101. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
that's
that
not
at
it.
50.
That's definitely not it. Yeah.
Harmless. Yeah,
Look at
still.
that. He kills the Star Wars, but when it comes to the Marvel stuff,
I
he's
feel like his Star Wars is superior for sure.
100%, not even close. The Star Wars is like S tier.
And yeah, a lot
She-Hulk's
of a
good.
lot
I
of
like the
autos
She-Hulk.
getting pulled. Go ahead, Nathan.
I was just saying that She-Hulk's nice.
She was nice. The auto, the dupe. You know what I mean. Shout out to Jacob. I know you're gonna pull a dupe auto in your 2 boxes. I'm saying, good luck with that.
That's crazy.
Uh, this one's pretty crazy too.
Yeah, it reminds me of the
I didn't even
pose
realize.
for the Doctor Doom in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even realize Dormammu was behind him until I looked more at the
yeah,
card.
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah, that looks dope.
It looks like a solo card away. Yeah, from far away.
Hmm.
Um, 13. I see a lot of 13s for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain picking them up, but
You're starting to sound like conspiracy theorists. Slow down.
nah, yeah, not conspiracy. It's just
You've been,
I'm
yeah.
just observing. Just
You need to
observing.
hang around with Jacob more. He's anti, conspiracies.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes I'm with them, because y'all be going crazy. Um, yeah, man. Cool set overall. Crazy prices. Some big pieces have been popping up. And shout out to Melfi, bro. Shit was beautiful.
Yeah, Shannon Muffin, congratulations, man, on your pickup. That's crazy. Hopefully you don't sell that one though.
No, I don't. I don't think he's gonna be selling that anytime soon.
No,
Yeah.
I gotta give him shit for it
Killer
anyway.
card though, man.
Yeah.
Good luck to anyone going after him too. I feel like they might get scooped up. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
that
to
card.
Melfi. He also
That
had
card's
this
definitely getting
one.
scooped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
pulled the
think
red
I
Weapon
think he
X.
sold
That's
this
another one
for
that
like
looks a lot like a solo.
yeah. It does look like so. I think he sold this for over 1,100. First to market, did good on that.
Hmm.
Um,
First to market's key.
Yeah.
so shout out to him. There's some other things I wanted to go over. Going back to Upper Deck, bro. And this one, shout out to OB. What's OB's name? Brian, right?
Yeah. Brian. Yeah.
Shout out to Brian. He posted this on Swami's Discord. The What If is being released this week, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are the first images we've seen,
Wow.
and cool, right? Like
They're not for me, but I hear you.
yeah, it's what you
That's
expect. You know what I'm
that
saying? Like,
if you go back one, that's the same layout they used in their hockey set from a couple of years ago.
okay. So yeah, you have like a smaller image over
Hmm.
here in grayscale, then you have that. Again, like you were saying, Nate, like it's just part of the like a
Yeah,
clip. Yeah,
for the
nothing
price
crazy.
is I think it's going to be a fun rip for whoever buying boxes. Don't get me wrong there. I
Yeah,
love the mix of inserts and set types that are going to be in this product.
no,
For me it's the same. For me it's the same as Allure. It's a movie set,
yeah,
so it's not really something I'm into.
Yeah. And look,
The
and when you do that too, not only am I not into it because of the look, but also I'm just gonna be honest.
Mhm.
Like if you told me to take a wild guess for $1,000 on things that are not gonna hold value over time, I would say these kind of things.
these are more. Yeah, I would say you have to really like the series, right?
yeah.
I'm interested because
Yeah,
animation is like the first Marvel animation set we get probably a long time. Other than Spider Verse, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could
Uh,
see this. I could see the zombie cards in the set being something that people go after.
well, that's the this is like the tragedy of it.
Mm.
Like you got a big ass billboard in the front highlighting what this card is. Like, come on, dog. Like, really? This is what we're gonna do now? Like, you're just gonna put this fucking horrible
You could just
graphics
go
all over,
holographics. You could
I
put all
mean,
that text,
bro?
leave the what if, put the rest of that on the back of the
What were
card.
they thinking? What were these people
well, they
thinking?
were the same thing they were thinking when they did the ambers with the font on the amber. The same thing they were thinking when they put the box on the canvases. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
at
Like, it
least the
will,
amber is not
Yeah.
in the way. Like, it's at top, right? Like, it
but
doesn't,
it's still huge, more than it
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
preserved ambers. If you looked at
If you don't
2017,
like it, you're just not gonna like it. Yeah, it's
mhm,
still whatever. But this, come on,
But there's
dog.
people out there that love it,
The
yeah,
jump.
that looks dope.
I,
But
I like the
too big.
FLIR the FLIR retro insert. Like that's like the cleanest looking card from I've seen
Yeah,
from that
Like
set.
even to me, like
Zombie
the font
jambalaya
on
is
here looks
Christmas. I
cool.
think
It's just too much, man. It's just
yeah,
too
the font was
much.
too much. But I do like the. I like where they were going with it with the zombie. That's a good. That's a
no,
good.
I love
Hmm
zombies, bro. But why do you got to put big ass gold letters like a
Yeah,
fucking billboard in the front? Like, I know what I'm staring at. It looks like a jambalaya. Like, it doesn't take too long to figure it out. Like,
yeah,
the fuck are we doing here? Of course, zombie Doctor Strange. Put that in the back.
yeah.
Don't
Like
put it in the front.
you could just take all that text and wrap it in that border.
The only thing that should be on that
Yeah.
is the EX because it's just classic.
EX. I don't mind the what if at the bottom either. It's cool branding, right?
Okay.
Get those gold letters the fuck out of there. Put them in the back. Like, come on, do us all a favor.
Yeah.
It's insulting. They're treating me like I'm 5 years
This
old. I
this
know
is
what
stuff
I'm
that
staring at.
this is stuff that
Well,
honestly needs to be released when they do pre-order releases, because
look,
you need to let people know what they're spending their money on.
Yeah.
100%. And look, the problem with that though, like you said, is they're still going to keep doing this as long as people are going to keep paying those crazy box prices for pre-orders. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is, originally people thought, okay, because you see it in the sell sheet. Let's see if I can bring it up. And we've seen it before on the previews, but everyone just thought these were like, kind of just labels to help you figure out what these cards are gonna be.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because how many
mm,
times have they changed the artwork from what this
yeah, like
shows
right
to what
here,
it actually ends up being?
holographics. You're like, okay, nice, pointed out. I didn't know it was actually going to be on the card itself. Okay, well, that's kind of crazy. And we don't have the jambalaya, but the same thing for the jambalaya here. Now these are the other inserts on there. I think these are from Black Diamond. Those look to be cool. Like, I understand that. Um, you know, it's a mishmash of like a bunch of sets, a bunch of inserts. You
Yeah,
get the medallions.
that's a lot of what they're doing now, though, too. If you notice, right? Like when they included the preserved ambers in the masterpieces thing,
Yeah,
and now you're seeing them like
the
that's supposed to
impels.
be like,
That's hard. That's
yeah, that's
hard.
for sure. I mean, retro impel stuff is dope.
Yeah.
But going back to the those diamonds, those are supposed to be in the black diamond kind of product. You know, the higher end product, and now you're mixing it on the lower end product. It's like, what are you doing?
Well, this one's pulling from all these sets, right? It's just making like a
Hmm
whole, confetti of inserts from other stuff. But uh, like, even there, I'm not mad. Like, pros and time, it's just this jambalaya. They really killed it for me. I mean, I hope people who love it, I hope you guys get it. They should be mad cheap now. Like, I don't think a lot of people are gonna go for them. It's not bad. This is the masterpiece, Battle Spectrum. Okay, you know. And I don't know exactly where these are from. What's this insert from?
Like Infinity Stones,
Allure
probably.
Oh, Allah.
from the
Okay,
Allure. Yeah,
nice. Okay,
they weren't
that's
die
not
cut.
bad.
They weren't
That
die
looks pretty
cut
cool.
Allure, I don't believe.
Yeah. I mean, we saw a preview for that. People want to check that out. It's coming out this week, and it's priced at 120. Basically, what are you
Which I
getting?
don't think that's bad. I mean,
No,
anything around
not
that
bad.
1 to 120 when you're getting a lot of inserts like that, that's not bad.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
that's
yeah, the zombies supposed to be like the glow in the dark ones too. I think.
oh wow. One guy
Box hits.
adding flavors to them or smells to them too while they're at it.
Scratch and sniff. You know what
No
I'm
scratching snuff.
saying? Three acetates, one impel, three medallions, two watches, two serial number cards, and two 3 parallels. So, people. I know people. I know Swami was looking forward to this. I don't know after how they previewed it if he's looking forward to it, but you know it's out. 120, not too crazy. What else? We saw something else pop up. Um,
Platinum.
in platinum, right?
all the
So
time.
here we
Yeah.
go. This popped up. Was it a couple days ago? Right? For sale, 225. And I know there's been multiple. I think there's a Canadian location, store location that was showing these, where they mention a little bit more details, where you get sketch cards from people returning, like Bill Sinkovich, which is a big deal, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, it seems like there's gonna be a lot of numbered stuff, uh, and 100 cards of original art and 100 cards of classic cards. So it's an interesting concept to this. I know they talked about it like this is if they would do vibranium correctly. So I guess we're expecting some shiny cards in there for
Well, that's
sure.
not Josh. Josh is gonna jump on that.
You get rainbow color parallels. You know, I think I've seen a lot of more people excited about this one for sure.
Yeah.
And you don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna do.
Well, again,
Any sneak peek on what the cards look like for this set or no?
No, not
Nothing.
yet.
yeah, that's what I was
Nothing
gonna say.
again.
It depends on
Yeah.
that because look, the trend they're showing us is the font is gonna be crazy on these two.
Right? If the font's wild on it. Oh, they're gonna kill me with that, bro. But look, original art from up to 10 famed Marvel artists. That's interesting to me. I mean, do we
Yeah.
get some new Bianchi art in here? Do we
I'll put
get
the
like,
link in the private chat for you, dude.
let's see.
It only calls out like three of the artists in that release there.
Ah, here we go. So over there, this is the other one. Boom. Low number 33, 35, 25, 10 golds. One of one. Iconic covers. And you have platinum duels, which this is more like a battle card, right? Basically, that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
And
And I'll,
art variants: Bill Sinkovich, Ron Lim, and Mike Alfred. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Isn't that the one you have with the sketch, Sergio Ron Lim?
Yeah, Ron Lam. I mean that he's definitely one of the legendary artists. You know, did some work on like the Infinity Gauntlet stuff, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, interesting to see. I mean, Bill Sinkovich, like it's interesting to see as well on the list. Who else? Wonder who else. I mean, the thing for me is definitely like seeing what the cards look like, what the answers look like. So,
Yeah.
and when is it set to release?
Let's see. I think.
this one, I think the earliest date that I saw from anywhere was like it was either
Mhm.
January or March of next year.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't say on the Steel City, and on this one over here, January 15th.
Yeah, they
I
put
guess.
January placeholder date.
Yeah. So next year, basically.
Look
Um.
at doing those prices though. So Steel City
Mhm.
was pre-order at 225 US.
Yep.
The 200 Canadian,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which comes out to like 145, 150 US. A
That's
$75
crazy.
difference. So
That's crazy.
work around if you
But
got some brethren
didn't
in the Great
yeah
White North.
hit up? I gotta hit. If I'm after, I'll hit
Hit
a
them up.
Miles for sure. Like, yo, Miles, grab me some boxes. But Steel City actually didn't they start pricing like Masterpiece at 999 when like David Adams was at
Yeah, they didn't
700,
list
800.
anything till right before release. Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, Sneaky
come on,
Fox.
guys. It's in the name, like Steel City.
Mm.
That's what they're there for.
Look at you. Look at you, bro. Yeah, man. This is the latest we've seen for that. And here goes the Go GTS. I think it's basically the same amount of info in here.
Yeah.
Um, interesting. People are excited about that shit. Uh, who knows? Who knows how it's gonna do?
Yeah, shout out to Toby too. You were shouting him out earlier because of what he posted on the Discord. But
Yep.
I just recently did another successful trade with him. I think, by the way, I have the most trades done with Obi out of anybody in the hobby. So shout out to Obi, bro.
Obi.
He had the Patella's Venom Emotion PSA 9. There's no 10s yet, so I need that as a placeholder until a 10 or a BGS 95 come up.
He's been acquiring some nice stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's sneaky. That guy's sneaky.
I just sold him a nice sketch, so I'll let him reveal that if he wants to on the Discord, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what else is in mine? It's just been I sold all my other masterpieces cards, got them out the way. Just don't even want to think about it anymore. I'm kind of masterpieced out, you know. We had trade night. Trade night was successful. A lot of trades went down. You know.
What was the big? I missed that. You know, I was out of town. What was the biggest trade that you guys noticed, like value wise? Just curious.
I believe Slick traded 2 teals for a red BSG. Matt Fuller, shout out Matt Fuller. He grabbed a Storm variant auto straight up for a Scarlet Witch auto. That was a big one. Those were both over 1,000. Yeah.
Okay.
And just a bunch of base cards too. We got to see some new to us collectors, like first time on camera. Really cool dude who had a bunch of like figures and like those sideshow ones too, the 6-scale stuff. Like he had some cool stuff, cool sketches too. But yeah, a lot of deals went down, you know.
I got to see a little bit of the episode that Sketch Card did with the Chimichanga collector, Ryan.
Bro.
I haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm like 10 minutes in, probably 10 minutes in.
Did you see the Jim Lee stuff or no?
Not yet. No.
Oh, okay, I won't.
Yeah,
everybody check it out.
Art in the back first, like that's where I got into a little bit of that. But you know, it sounds like he's been doing it for a minute, from what I gathered.
Seriously, from 05, he said. So like, he's been after it.
Definitely no G.
Crazy stuff. Especially, you know, if you're a character collector, like you look at something like that, damn, how the fuck did they get all that stuff? But they were at the right time.
He got the Rogue from the 94 Fleer Ultra X-Men. That was dope.
He's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people should check that out. Like that's like top tier stuff on there. And she's super cool, you know?
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Yeah, man. That's what it's been lately. It was successful. I think they're gonna do another trading card night for non-masterpiece stuff. This one was solely focused on masterpieces. A lot of people got their, you know, base cards done, tiers done. Yeah. Anything you spotted, elusive? I know you're always looking, you know, observantly as what's going on, you
know. As far as what, like, just like
in the hobby, bro. Just in the hobby.
No, man, nothing really stands out to me as of now, other than again, like we talked about that, like again, BSGs and the canvases outshining the silver spectrums and the what if autos. I've noticed that. Yeah, just shifts in like people's attention. That's it. You could kind of tell by what they're posting, what they're now interested in, and that's dope to see people kind of like evolve as collectors and start changing what they're going after. That's always interesting.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of like character. I'll say this. I don't know, and I'm suspicious about this, me personally, but I have noticed a lot of new accounts on IG come up of like character collectors. Do you know what I mean?
Really? I missed this. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll send you. There's like at least a handful of them where like, oh, all of a sudden there's this collector, there's a that kind of.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what's going on?
Okay.
So if that's a sign, you know what? There might be another. Hey, there might be a Human Torch account I might have seen or not seen.
Wow.
So that's cool. But again,
Sorry, Joe. That's why he's been so quiet, bro. That's why.
That's his alter ego. You know what I mean? But if that's a sign, if it's real and organic, and then that's a great sign of the hobby growing and more people coming in and being open and sharing what they're collecting. That's dope for me. You know, but the part of me thinks that at least one out of those 5 is just someone we already know that just wants to pass as a character collector. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Keeping
Because
it
let's be
low
honest,
key.
we talked about this behind the scenes a lot. Character collectors get a lot more leeway with a lot of things when people perceive you as only a character.
You say that, but
This
it
is true.
don't. It doesn't happen as much.
Well,
And shout out to Tim. I was talking to Tim lately, and he
Off-White
went
Tim?
after Off-White Tim, going after Thanos real crazy, and this he's felt the. I'm like, yeah, is it two edges to that? Like, people are gonna throw you links,
Mhm.
but then people are also gonna like try to like sell you max number type shit. So it works both ways, bro. Like you don't. How many times have I got hooked up? We're not saying names, but like
That's all
someone that you buy shit from that again you bought it for.
Oh,
You got me a card I was trying to lock down. I had to hit you up because I know he's gonna try to fleece me. I don't know why,
I
but
mean,
it just
hey,
works that way, bro.
it's the same thing, vice versa. You can't always be the most popular one, dude. You know what I
No,
mean?
I'm not. I'm not trying to be, but like, don't
Yeah.
insult me when you sell like a lower grade for less, and then you try to charge me more for a lower grade. Like, come on, I'm not stupid.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
always feel really weird when people either give me stuff or give me a good deal on stuff. I'm like, to me, I feel really weird about that because I'm like, you can make more than this. I'll just pay you fair market for it,
Mhm.
or
But it's
trade
that.
you for it.
Again, that's
Yeah.
my point. And I've done that as a seller personally. Like I've sold to people that I know are character collectors, and I'll
Mhm.
sell to them lower than I will be. You know what it is? I think it's psychologically you feel whether it's true or not. At least for me, I feel that when I'm selling it to a character collector, it's going to stay in a collection. Versus when I'm selling
Yeah.
it to anybody, I feel like they're just going to hold it and then maybe resell it down the road, which is their right to do anyway. But that's what allows me to lower the price for someone I feel is going to keep it.
I can see that.
Yeah, I
I
get
can
that
see.
for sure. So, like, I have no problem like giving deal. Like if I had a card you wanted, or like if you wanted that gambit that I moved, I would be like, yeah, here's a deal. But for myself, like getting a card from somebody, I'm like, no, I'll just pay you whatever it's worth. We'll
Yeah.
figure out a trade that's fair for both of us.
Yeah.
I see that a lot, and um, you see like I think Pancake, and then they did that whole like which the best selling characters. When it ranks Spidey at the top, Wolvie and Hulk are right there as well. And these you pull Spidey cards and you pull Wolverine cards, and why can't they just be traded straight up?
Yeah.
If you're a Spidey collector, you're a Wolverine, just trade the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like it's not like the crazy, out of 10 or whatever. Like it should be easy.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking base cards.
Yeah. I mean, base cards, yeah. But I will say that in other sets, I don't even see it so much as like a Spidey for a Spidey or Venom or whatever. I think it does depend on the set though, because there could be like a lower tier character that's just crazy art for that set.
Artwork. Yeah, artwork plays a factor for sure.
And then to your guys' point, obviously the biggest con of being the character collector, someone like, again, shout out to Brian Marvel Cards Up with the Vanisher, right? You have a guy that has some of the things he needs, and just because he knows he's the one going after it, he's trying to fleece him,
Yeah, that
So,
happens.
you know who you are, man. If you don't need those cards, stop acting like you collect Vanisher, bro. No one collects Vanisher.
Yeah, bro. Don't nobody want Vanisher more than Brian. He's the
Yeah.
only one crazy enough to pay you what he's going to pay you. Like, come on, just let it go. Like, stop holding it. Just move it, bro. Like, it makes too much sense. But yeah, it's been wild. And
So you guy in the UK that's got my purple Domino 101 low series, stop effing
yeah,
around.
bro. Let the fucking dominoes go, yo. Come
Yeah.
on. Crazy, bro.
Just out of curiosity, did True ever get a chance to see the domino cut that you had picked up a while back?
I showed it to him early on.
How crazy was that?
I showed you the comic cut that
was a nice one, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he collected it. That was before I knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only recently came out as a domino collector. It was G14 class. I was a closet collector. And I was like, why?
And then Sergio followed,
Come out now.
Crazy. Yeah, he's like, you know what it was? Sergio was like that guy. He's like, when the zombies are out there, he saw Nathan around. He's like, oh, it's safe. Okay, let me come out.
I said domino on a stream one time. It's like all of a sudden all these guys are coming out of the woodwork. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I might collect. Next time somebody asks me if I wasn't collecting domino, who I collect, I might be like,
would you say Gambit? Just to be safe.
Gambit, just to
Oh, wow. That's crazy. You know, I'm gonna make a, you know, I'm gonna make a Doom account so I can get in the Doom chat, dude. And you know, I'm
Hey, look,
Crazy. He's trying so hard to get into the chat. Like,
so
listen,
hard.
there's not that much craziness going on in there. Like, I promise you, you know.
No, I know. It's just a reoccurring joke.
Do it though. If you get in successfully, I salute you. I won't
Yeah,
even blow it
yes.
up. I'll let you
But
rock
but
it.
but you but the rule is that you can't ask. Be like, hey, like, you know, let me
Yeah,
in. Like,
you
no,
gotta
it's
get
got
invited,
to be
bro.
organic.
It's invite only. Yeah.
I'm telling you, hit up free. You know what I mean? That's the guy.
Again, I don't chase. I receive. You know what I mean?
You don't
There you
chase?
go.
I don't know. You've been talking about this for like what, 7 weeks? I don't know. Sounds like chasing.
It's just all in good fun. Yeah, I don't really mind not being in the chat, to be honest with you.
Everybody, this is what Elusive's just basically saying. You know, he wants to be liked more. You know what I'm saying? Like he just wants some love. It's he gets a lot of hate. You know, he's just trying to balance it out. So y'all be nice
Why
to
is
him.
that?
You know?
Why is it that he gets
Why
so
you
much
get-
hate?
why you
Why
get
he gets so
so
much
much
hate?
hate?
Listen.
I think in general it's just misconceptions of who. I mean, the people that know me and fuck with me. If you don't know me, you're gonna have a lot of misconceptions about who I am or who I'm not. I mean, that's with anybody, but I think for me, that's the only thing I could think of. And I mean, being the fact that some people are competitive by nature with the hobby, and you know, when I'm able to, you know, again, when I was able to acquire Spider-Man cards before some Spider-Man collectors were able to do that, I think that's
crazy.
You know, that's gonna bother some people. It's gonna ruffle a few feathers.
And then you enjoy it. See, that's why it
Yeah.
happens.
You saw the smile. Nate, you saw the smile
Stir in the
immediately
pot,
after he
bro.
said that. Like,
Stir in the pot.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I do not mind.
Elusive's like the he's like one of the OG gatekeepers of the hobby. You know?
What?
Hey, that word's banned. Did you know? You can't use that word no
No,
more.
cancel me. Cancel me
watch
from the
out,
hobby.
man. Watch out, man. Swami might kick you out of that Discord. Watch your mouth.
Oh man. That was actually funny the day that dude got kicked out. That was funny.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? I thought we were grown ass men just hearing opinions. I get kicked out of Discord.
Yeah, watch him out, dog. I'm gonna tell him boot you
Oh
too,
yeah.
dog.
Oh, don't kick me out, please.
Shout out to Swami. You know,
For
sometimes you gotta be you gotta do what you gotta do.
Masterpiece has got everybody acting crazy though.
Yeah, Masterpiece has got people in their feelings for sure.
No.
Like
But look, I get it, man. But look, I just feel, you know, you asked me this. You gave me exactly a specific example of would I kick out so and so if they were doing certain things and I owned the Discord. Honestly, I wouldn't, unless someone's personally attacking me or someone else in the Discord, like maliciously or personally attacks. They can say whatever they want to me, you know what I mean? But I'm pro freedom of speech personally.
I know, but then I've
Well,
seen people throw you.
You could just keep
That's
scrolling.
not my safe word in America. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know that.
I know, but like I've seen you people lowball you, and then you don't talk to them anymore.
Hey, that's freedom of choice.
Okay, so it's easy to say, but I got a feeling you go.
Well, some people try to fleece you too. So now you know what it feels like.
I just keep my distance, But I've been up clear about that, Sometimes, we can't be friends with everybody. It is what it is.
That's what happens. Well, there you go. That's what happens.
And mommies, there's one rule: be cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't get twisted. Obviously, it's a lot of good people in there. We're not trying to kill the vibe, bro.
No.
Man.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Shout out to Swami. I salute you. Fuck that. Boot everybody out, dog.
Oh wow.
Get Lucius the fuck out of there too, dog.
Wow.
Oh wow, you see this guy? That's crazy. People be switching up on you. Go ahead.
Wow, switching up. Okay.
Hey, that's a strike in the Doom chat. We don't do drama in the Doom chat. There's no fighting. There's no arguing.
Yeah, you wouldn't make it. See, that's why you're not a good fit, though.
No, he's telling you, man. Doom collectors don't attack Doom collectors.
They could boot me. That's cool. I'm okay with it.
You gotta watch out, man. These guys coming for your seat.
Right? Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'll still be collecting my little Doom cards over here. Nothing crazy.
Like he's about to pull out an auto. Look at this guy.
Nothing crazy. We just gotta get the rainbow back together. That's all. Nothing crazy. Just like a little small Omega 10 out of 10. Nothing wild. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I'm just chilling. I'm minding my own business.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Doom chat. You know what I mean? Let's keep Elusive out of there for sure.
Oh, that's a camp. You see, True. That look with the friends like this, who the fuck needs enemies? You know what I mean?
That's why I hang out with Jake so much.
Yeah. Seriously.
It's the same relationship, man.
Yeah, man, you got to like, cause someone's got to check each other out.
You gotta keep them honest.
You gotta have those friends to check you.
Yeah.
I keep myself honest for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of myself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all right, man. Well, let's get to the shout outs portion. Shout outs. I don't want to go first this time. Elusive, you go first, dog. Come on.
Yeah, man. Shout out Obi. Shout out Melfi. You know what? Shout out. I don't have my phone on me because I didn't want it to start raining today. But shout out to Inner Global 77 or what is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I know his name is Constantine. He's been dope from the beginning. So shout out to him. Shout out to I think it's Real Nerd Space. I think that's what he goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been supporting us from
active. A lot of people
beginning,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's always, interacting with us or supporting us or anything that brings us together as a community. Shout out to you guys.
For sure. I'll go next. Shout out to Undaunted Collectibles. I know you guys talked to him about him. Mm-hmm. He just posted a dope gold canvas Daredevil, that dope one with the yellow background. What's that? 2016.
That's dope.
Like the multiple fighting scenes. Oh, it's crazy. Shout out to your boy Rohan. He reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the game. He posted 2019 Topps TMNT the Raphael card with Casey Jones, like that cover. Kevin Eastman auto. That's sick.
I heard that you're gonna be on a show too.
Yeah.
Sometime
he reached out
next year or what?
Sometime I think in November. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Rohan, you gotta get the scheduling thing better, dog. Like you're scheduling people like 3 years out. We don't even know.
All good with me, bro.
What are you gonna be doing next Thanksgiving? I don't know.
And major shout out to Melfi. That's a big card, bro. Congrats. Yeah. Congrats to all the homies picking up shit for sure. Yeah. What about y'all?
For sure, man. Hey, man, quick shout out to Obi. I picked up a couple things off of him. Yeah. He held a couple things down for me. Some of you guys know I said like, hey, I'm taking a little break from buying cards, working on a couple other things. Which we're gonna get into a little bit later. We're gonna show off a few things here in a couple weeks, but man, shout out to Obi for sure for holding those down for me for a little bit while I was able to kind of catch up on a few life things. I'll show those cards later. Couple blue labels. Shout out to Miles, man. Shout out to Miles.
Shout out, major shout out to Miles.
And because of a couple situations that I was able to get into, man, I was able to bless Miles with something, man. So shout out to him. I'll let him show off that card. And it's just one of those things, man. Like back to where we were saying with us, certain collectors when you give certain things away or something like that. Like I could have easily kept the card, and shown it off, and just had it for my own. But man, his collection is so good. You know what I mean? Like Miles' collection is so good that I looked at the card and I'm like, man, let me offer this one to Miles because I feel like this one I thought he might have had it already and he didn't have it. So I was happy I was able to make that happen for him, man. And Miles is the kind of dude that'll return that favor, and I don't do it because that's what I want. That's just the kind of guy that he is, man. So shout out to him.
Major shout out to him. Forgot to mention he sent me this. I was fucking stupid, bro. I didn't believe it when I saw it. It's Turtles 6 print, and it has remarks by all the creators. One from his collection. Stupid book. And shout out to you, Miles. That was crazy.
And sorry, True. One more before we get to the last shout outs, which are you, the guest. Before I forget, man. Well, it's not that I forgot, but I don't know if he wanted me out there. I'm just gonna, just in case, so my bad. If he does, we'll edit it out. If he doesn't, I mean. But a huge shout out to Johnny, bro.
Major.
Johnny's fucking. There's not a lot of people like Johnny out there, man. And same as June. There's it's who you keep your circle with. But he did a random act of kindness for me. It's one of the craziest things I've ever received. And that inspired me to start. I need to talk to obviously Doom and Serge about this, but starting a random act of kindness once a month for a random person. But yeah, man, he sent me this gift. He just gifted me these 2 Venoms. Like, just asked me for my address. You know what I mean? And these aren't cheap for anybody that knows. So it's just crazy that I was in shock when I received them. So shout out to you, Johnny. I appreciate you, man, and definitely going to be sending some your way as well.
Yeah,
and you know what? That's good because Elusive needs that. We talk about it all the time when we have our own therapy sessions. Like, Elusive needs to give more love. Like, even though he gets the hate, he needs to give more. The more hate you get, the more love you have to give, man. That's just the way it is,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
and that's how you beat him, man.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
I got a small list here. Shout out Melfi and Doom. You guys hooked me up with some dominoes. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys rock. Always being able to hang out and chat with you guys is awesome. Shout out to Ian Taylor. On the Alpha 1 of 10. Wolverine
him, man.
green canvas. Massive card, dude. Congratulations on hitting that. I was on the podcast just last week with Billy. So shout out to Billy. Watch me open. Good to have you still in the community in some way, shape, or form. We need your antics. We need your personality. It helps offset any of the, one side or the other. If you don't know Billy, watch his stuff. Learn who he is as a person because he's a really good dude. Boy Jake, gotta shout out Retro, man. I miss you, brother.
100%.
So when you get done doing everything you're doing with work, man, just I'm here. Hit me up. So last shout out for me.
Jake, just send feet pics so we know you're okay.
Yeah, he's wild.
Send them out to Sergio. Send them out to
Send him to
Sergio.
Sergio. He has other fetishes too, but we can't say that.
So stupid.
Yeah. My last shout out is the 1,000 plus people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, man. The 1K this past week, so thank you all so much. Everybody that keeps coming by and watching our streams, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
that's dope, man. Congratulations on that, dude.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, appreciate
sure.
that, man. It's not me. It's all these guys out here that keep watching. So
yeah,
I know we said this last week, and I do want to follow through. This is from my personal collection. People, you leave a comment, enter a giveaway. I'm gonna give this out. I believe this is a pop one.
Oof.
This is a Harley 95 DC, one of the cards from the set, the PSA 10. Yep. If y'all want to leave comments, tell us, whatever you want to say, get something off your chest. You want to, something you look forward to, something that piss you off from the week. Well, let's try to keep it more positive, though. I don't want all that drama. But I'm gonna give this away next episode, and we're just gonna randomize, and I'll reach out to the person who comments. Probably IG if you're on IG. That works better for me. But yeah, we want to do that for the people listening. We appreciate all the views, all the support.
And I got next week. So, or whenever we drop the next episode, I'll since I didn't have time to think about what I'm gonna give away, there'll be something dope. But yeah,
man.
That's dope.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Nathan.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me. It's awesome.
And check out. I know you do Unbound Mondays. Sometimes you do the roundtable on Wednesdays. True Blue Collectibles. Yeah. The Marvel Jerks podcast. True Blue Collectibles IG, YouTube. Check them out for sure. And shout out to y'all. Salute.
Salute, man. You guys have a good one.
Later.
Later.